Hello friends, it's Armstrong here from Other Miniatures, and today, I'm finally getting around to record videos. Because, whenever you plan to have an entire day of recording videos, something must get in the way, and today it was a massive headache, which lasted for over 6 hours. Yeah, so you're only assuming that the stress of the new job is, getting a little bit out of me. But yeah, what can I do? I'm gonna get, as many videos as I can, and hopefully it's gonna be enough to cover, next few days. So, I'm gonna be converting this little boy in here. I know that he was in my previous finds, but, I like the car, generally because it is, in my opinion, Gaslands ready. And a little bit of work, just adding maybe some cool looking weapon would probably just be very quick build that doesn't require me to go too far. And since I printed out a little bit of parts, I should be fine. And this week I assume that it's going to be one of those lazy weeks where I ain't going to be using much of scratch building. Most of the stuff going to be actually probably just 3D printed pieces just slapped together. But like I said, I'm gonna try to roll out at least enough videos today to get everything done properly. Alright, so let's just go to the table and start building. Hey guys, it's Future Armstrong here. I just wanted to say to everyone that I'm extending the competition date till 4th of March because I'm gonna be assembling the video on the 5th and 6th. So I think it's only good form to allow people to still commit their builds to the competition. So I'm just extending it by week, and like I said, till the 4th of March. So if you didn't build it and you think that you already you are like, oh, I screw up, I didn't do it, you still have a chance. So please do so. Please just jump onto the bandwagon and build it. You have time till midnight on Friday, the 4th of March. So there we go. So here we are on the table, and I'm just looking at the 3D printed pieces that I have on the side of me, and I wonder if I want to change the back wheels for this one. Of course, they are just this tiny bit bigger, so I don't know if they're gonna fit in. They should have, but then he is losing the functionality of rolling straight away. Which it doesn't bother me at all, but ain't gonna be able to roll. But for me they are still toys, yeah. So sometimes just leaving this functionality would be nice, but not 100% necessary, I guess. Oh, okay. I didn't notice that the print did separate when it was printing, so the rockets are kind of weird. This sometimes happens, but it doesn't really bother me. So what I was thinking, because of this huge rack in here, I was thinking, why not huge rack of rockets? Yeah, it's kind of overdoing it, overcompensating for something, but who knows, maybe this driver really needs to overcompensate for something. Yeah. And since we are already overcompensating, we have this little I have this smaller cluster launchers of rockets. Why not to add them here? Yeah. And then those big wheels onto the back, yeah. And I know that some people would be bothered by the fact that the what do you call it, the I lost the train of, oh come on, I'm just thinking about the right word. The marks are going into different directions because it is just one wheel. It's not like right and left, it is just one the same. I didn't bother to flip them around, but you know, it doesn't bother me. Yeah, so I think that this is exactly what I'm gonna do, just this simple conversions without much of a without much of thinking. I'm gonna remove the wheels. Yeah, just where are my butt clippers? I need to look for them because I don't want to destroy next ones. This is usual for me. Yep, I got my butt clippers, and now I need to pray for my fingers to survive this. Ow, 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 ow. It always hurts. Is it metal? That's the big question. Okay, but I just thought about that. Those wheels are actually with the holes, so they're gonna fit inside without any issues. And they just look cool in my opinion. I don't have to, you know, just the look of those wheels. I don't think that anyone disagree that they are actually cool looking wheels. So let's just start building. Hopefully none of this gonna be problematic. Yep. You know, like I said, I feel like the call center work is taking a little bit of a toll on me. Yeah, I noticed that I snap much easier than I usually do, and that, you know, I'm a little bit more abrasive, I guess. Yeah, so I'm not really sure that it is worth the extra, you know, couple of €100 a month for me to be working there and losing my sanity. Yeah, and losing it on my wife, and, you know, destroying our relationship at the end of the day. Yeah, I just, you know, sorry, I just needed to throw this out because sometimes, you know, this kind of thing can be therapeutic. And for me, all of that is, you know, hobby, and I would say a part of a therapy as well. Yeah, I'm just, you know, wondering if all of the stress is just affecting me in a completely wrong way, because, you know, I like creative stress. Yeah, when it is something creative, I am very happy with this kind of stress. You know, deadlines when I have to build something for someone, or, you know, finish a commission or something, is okay. Yeah, it helps me to focus, it helps me to be better, you know, in my opinion. But this, it isn't healthy, I guess. But I decided to give it next week or two, seeing how it's gonna last. So I'm sorry if I'm gonna be missing, you know, and I ain't gonna be much of a chatterbox, you know, in that time. But I think that everyone understands that sometimes, you know, some stuff just happens and put a damper on everything. Yeah. So yeah, I will think about that, and I will decide if all of this is worth my, you know, if the couple €100 more a month is worth me being so stressed out. Because to be completely honest, I'm at the edge of just deciding to say F it all and turn around and just quit. I find this environment being quite unhealthy for me. But yeah, I'm still, you know, I'm thinking that I'm still in the rookie time in the company, and everyone goes through this, so it might be just me being a little bit too anxious and too, you know, the thing is, I don't like to have bosses over me, and I think that this as well, kind of my disdain for authority, not like authority of the law, but authority of a, you know, people who are poorly educated, comparing to me, for example, yeah, who have power trips. This really wreck my nerves sometimes, and I cannot withstand that. Yeah, like I've been always striving to be well educated, at least for what I needed to do. But this, first of all, level of this, how they try to educate the agents is atrocious in my opinion. Yeah, before they throw them into the deep end. And the level of stress is just too much, a little bit too much. But like I said, it might be just, me being a little bit whiny, as a beginner. Alright, so I think that this is, perfect conversion for this car. I don't feel that I need to do anything more. It has more than enough weaponry installed. I add just a little bit of protection on the windows. I think that this engine block will protect anyone being shot from the front quite well. I was thinking maybe throwing some RAM on the front of it, but why? It's already menacing enough, Nah, I think this is it. So I will just black bomb it and be right back with you. So I got this black bombed and gave it a good half an hour of drying time, and I decided that I wanted being purely metallic, so no fancy schmancy stuff, just a little bit of a dry brush. And I'm using this time a square brush just to keep the lines when I'm gonna be brushing everything. I think that one color this time around gonna bring really the build together. Yeah, and I've seen this car being done in a different ways, and like I said, this one is just one of those cars that really lends itself to Gaslands. So I was always quite amazed how nice people can make this car. Yeah, and like I said, because it is lending itself to Gaslands, people love to convert it. I seen people buying 20 of them, 10 of them. I'm not as huge of a fan as those people are, but right now I own 2, so I guess I would be somewhere at the bottom of the pack of these car lovers. Yeah? But this is it, and now, what to do now? I definitely have something to paint the windows. I think maybe Hawk turquoise. Yeah, not that it really make much of a difference, but this gonna introduce a pop of color to the entire build. And we have 2 window surfaces in here. Of course I will ignore this little bit that was as well plastic. And that I don't really care that much about how well the windows turn out, because in my opinion they're supposed to be reflecting the world around. So, they will reflect different shapes in the distance. That way you can really ignore the, you don't have to try to make them smooth. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They can be smooth, they do not have to be perfectly smooth. Okay, let's get some of this yellow out, and of course this one is the thick one, so I need to be careful, because usually I just drop a bomb of it everywhere around. And I'm doing this for the rockets, yeah, on my rocket tips, and I don't even bother painting them entirely, just enough so when you look at this, you're gonna have yellow rockets. Again, only reason for that is a splash of color. Because when you have monochromatic looking car, this splashes of colors gonna be very important to make it not so boring for the eye of the viewer. So just for your own sanity, I would advise you to just get some other colors onto the plate when you are painting, so the build ain't gonna be boring. Okay, I think that I managed to squeeze somewhat of a brown. It's not perfect because, like I said, I'm running low on this one. And now, do I think about rust? Maybe a little bit. So I have some of my blazing orange color. This brush is really going to hell in the hand baskets very quickly. So yeah, let's just get some of this orange on, not too much, and just, you know, add it here and there. I think that that's enough. Quite often I'm just overdoing stuff, and we all know that I do that. Yes, I'm trying to be sparing. Yeah. Okay, I have this, so I just gotta put a little bit of this in here. I have this yellow. Let's just mix it together, a different shade of orange. Okay, and again, just tap it a little bit. Hopefully not overwhelming everything that I did before. And that's it. That's enough of my orange color in here. Now let's just clean this up. Grab some of this brown, not too much, and just drop it on the front of the car, around the wheel wells, around the wheels themselves. Yeah, and maybe here on the steps as well. But yeah, that's it. That's done. So I just throw him on the spin table and, you know, finish this video. So here we are, friends. A Roketier, the destroyer of settlements. A crusher of uncrushable, blower of... okay, no, I'm not going there. Yeah, sorry. I wanted to just, you know, make this, you know, kind of announcer speeches. Yeah, but again, you know, we have the speed table in here thanks to 2HAD Cat, who helped me, you know, to get it. So thank you again, my friend. And yeah, I think that this one turned out very well. I didn't want to overbuild it, and I think that I did just enough. Not too much, just enough. Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed with how this rocket pod looks like, because it's very flat. I would think, you know, in the future, if I will use this design again, I think that I'm gonna have to throw it into the blender and just change the sides a little bit, just add, you know, some interest to the sides. But as a file itself, it's very nice. So yeah, this is it for today. So everybody, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends, family, and whoever wants to watch it. Yeah, and of course, you know, remember to be good to each other. Yeah? And this is it for today. So everybody have a lovely day. Bye.